Trying to walk around.
But you got niggas that sit there and act like them buying bottles is making some type of statement or something like that. And truthfully, in the hip hop community, that's what they be doing. Yeah. But if you a real nigga like me, come on, son. If you got kids, my nigga, and you buying a bottle for $300 that you could buy in the store, $50, you want to get drunk that bad, and half the time these niggas ain't even drinking that shit. They pouring everybody else up. These bitches coming with their cups, they pouring them up. So after like 10, 20 minutes, the shit done. Like, come on, son, that's goofy.
Pelico, Clico. What's up, my nigga? Huh? I'm back outside, man.
You're not listening to your music.
A little rough around the edges, but it's all lies, nigga. It's DOOWOP.
What's up, world? It's HGM TV, BTH Films, with the one and only, Dolly.
It's DOOWOP, baby. Sick as a crap, baby, in the shoebox, a Pyrex Prophet. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's the funny part about it, you know, I'm so used to calling you Dooley, you know.
Nah, DOOWOP Gaddafi, that's the new shit.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Where you get that name from?
I got that name from, the crazy shit is, I don't even know too much about my man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
But I respect, as I looked it up, I respect what he was trying to do before they killed him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like he bled for what he believed in, and I feel the same way. So I just monikered the name, and it sounded snazzy with my regular name, so I just connected. And I wanted to stray away from the whole L Dooley stuff because we came out around 08. So now it's 2018, like 10 years in with that same name. Yeah. And I just wanted to just reinvent my whole system.
You know what I mean? Like, just cleanse yourself.
And it just sounds a lot more powerful. It represents growth to me, and this truthfully what I'm trying to do, because one thing that I understand that he tried to do was he tried to grab the value of the money back to the gold instead of being paper money. Yeah. So I just feel like I'm a lot more valuable now. So I ran with that name to represent that. Like I'm a more valuable brand now than I was years ago. You know what I mean?
That's dope. That's dope. Where you from?
I'm from Irvington, New Jersey / Newark, New Jersey, because truthfully I done lived in 10 different hoods. From Irvington to Newark to East Orange, I done lived in a million different hoods, from North Arlington to Huntington Street to Chancellor Ave. Like, I'm just Essex County. I'm like the Essex County, like Christopher Columbus to the Essex County shit. Like, for real. Like, I've been all over this shit, yo. Like, and still, like, I mean, cause I'm still in the hood. I'm not. I mean, I'm still around here, so I might get a crib in EO, get a crib in Orange. I might get a crib in Newark. Like, I mean, I'm a Jersey nigga. I'm an Essex County nigga to the max.
Jersey. Okay, I see, man, that you work with a lot of artists, man. Name some of them artists you work with.
Well, I work with Max B. Free Max B, by the way.
Free Max B.
French Montana. Shout out to him. I worked with Joel Santana even during the whole Max B and Dipset beef. We worked my nigga Roos Spitz, SAS, and they was Dipset from London. Arsenal, Sue Surf. Damn, you really wanna do this now? I got mad niggas, yo. I work with mad niggas, yo. Even niggas from Chicago, like Drewski, Lil Durk cousin, rest in peace, that died, and a bunch of people. My bad, son. I'm kind of lit a little bit, so I can't remember everybody, but hella niggas though.
So what's the relationship like with Max B? You know, I remember the whole Call My Connect thing. You know, he was on there.
Max B was a great guy. Max B He still is a great guy. He just was always like, because we met Max B through Lazy K.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you how that whole
Lazy
shit went.
Jersey.
Shout out to Lazy K, shout out to Murder Baby. I'm gonna tell you how that whole shit went. What happened was, and this is even how me and T-Bird got. Cause I know T-Bird from the hood. We grew up in the same neighborhood, but he approached me about music. And I was still in the streets and trying to like sell coke and but he just approached me one day and he just kept coming to me like, yo bro, I need to holler at you, but I'm doing mine, you know what I mean? Like I'm hustling. So I'm like, come on bro, we don't want to like but a lot of people don't understand that I've been rapping in the hood for years. I've been rapping in the hood since like 01. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be Raspberry Rocker brother Mitty, shout out to Mitty. That was my first manager that I ever had. And because my rap partner, they related, they cousins.
Yeah.
So he was like doing music and stuff, and he was our manager, and he put us on like tours, like mixtape tours. He's the one that pretty much showed me how to get my feet wet and run around, and you know what I'm saying, like this how the music shit is. He used to have us on some Jackson 5 shit, my nigga. Like it used to be 3 of us. It used to be me, my man Daddy Doe, and my man Yaz. And he used to have us perform in front of him in my homie living room. They'd be like, push the couches to the side, and y'all niggas, like 3 niggas, like y'all niggas rap. And how many raps y'all got? So we sitting there on some like New Edition shit, like, yo, we rapping for like an hour.
Doing routine.
I mean, I got the notebook in one hand and a fake mic in the other hand, acting like and I'm just like, hold up, like, and just rapping, like, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, damn, y'all niggas is really dope. But the funny thing is, he used to always be like, y'all niggas ain't got no hooks though.
Like the good hooks.
Like I'm saying, like, cause this is around the time where like Fab had the shit with like Lil Mo.
I got you.
And shit like that.
Yeah,
so it's like
R&B, hip-hop.
around that time, it wasn't just about bars, because right before that time, it was about bars. We be spitting for days. He was like, nah, we need hooks, we need some hits right now.
Word.
You ain't got no hits though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got. So we had to like, and we was doing like crazy stuff, like doing, I remember we had the day that Life Jennings, the singer, he got his deal because it was a club in New York called Cheetahs. I don't know if niggas remember Cheetahs, but Cheetahs used to be lit. And I think the nigga AJ from 106 Park used to have like part ownership of Cheetahs. So they had like a showcase with like 20 artists, and we came in second place, brought the whole hood through. I'll be putting that clip on Instagram and all that because somebody was filming that day, and it was just like a lit time for the hood. It was like, yo, y'all really like
I think
doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got second place, and I mean, we ain't really it didn't work out. But Life Jennings, we was second, and Life Jennings came in first. And I knew Life Jennings was gonna win because he was playing the guitar and the Apollo and all that. So I knew him already. I'm like, yo, this nigga right here, he's lit. Like, trust me, he's a problem.
He gonna win this show.
Niggas ain't even watching the Apollo. They looking like, who? Like, I'm like, nah, trust me, this nigga right here, he's crazy. He wins, and the reward for the showcase was you get a deal with Sony.
Wow.
You got like 20 hours studio time with Sony. That's what it was.
Wow.
And he ended up being signed to Sony. He got them 20 hours. And he showed and proved, and he did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, he like Jennings.
And then once he did that, we went right back to the block and was cooking and selling crack again. And then that's when T-Bird came back around because he had hooked up with Lazy K and them and introduced me to the hip hop shit again on a serious level. Because in the time between that, I was just doing hood nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? So when he came with that, it kind of just like the light bulb just twisted. Like, damn, bro, you could still, like, I mean, and then we had just kicked up. Like, we just started doing our thing.
Yeah, I seen you guys was doing a lot of stuff out there, man. But what's the state of that right now? What's that like? That's not
with us. With me and him.
Yeah.
Well, me and Bird is great because, truthfully, at the end of the day, that's my brother. I love that nigga, son. Like, I love that nigga like one of my mother's sons.
I got you.
Like, you feel me? He did so much for me. And I did a lot for him too, but just speaking from, he did so much for me because he just believed in me so much because while we was doing the other shit, he was there for the whole shit. He was one of the niggas that used to be like, yo, can I be in a group with y'all? Like, because bro always wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know, we had our own thing. So we were like, yeah, son, like, we got you. And it wasn't even on no playoff shit. It was just like, nah, son, like, this time gonna come. But it was crazy because the way time flipped, he ended up coming to me with an opportunity. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why you can never shit on people. You can never sit there and disgrace anybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Or act like somebody is like less than you or whatever, because he came to an opportunity with me that just took me to a whole nother, it changed my life, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not even gonna sit here, even though a lot of people sit there and be like, yeah, like, we have our little issues, but that's personal shit. Like, that's like you and your brother, your son, if y'all have an issue, that's in-house shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can't really sit there and tell me anything about what me and him got going on because they wasn't there. Even if you thought you was there, if you sat with us for all them years, and niggas be like, I was there when they argued. You wasn't there, though. You feel me? You wasn't there when, after that, we had a phone conversation that morning, and a nigga hit me, or I hit him like, yo, son, I was tripping last night. Like, niggas wasn't there for that. That's the shit that a lot of people don't get. They'll see somebody feel away and be like, he don't fuck with him completely. Kind of like a Jim and Cam type of thing. You know what I mean? But I don't like to compare it. But truthfully, that's kind of, when I see they shit, it kind of remind me the same way because everybody know how them two rock. You know what I'm saying? Cam first album, he had a song with Jim and his mother on the shit. Me, my mom's and Jimmy was the name of the song. If you don't fuck with a nigga, like, come on, sir. You got an industry track. Talk about you, your best friend, and your mother, and that's the title. Like, that's a different type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? Our relationship is different. Like, so even though people might be looking at me right now, like, you changed your name, you don't rep the Sky High stuff, you do this. Alright, well, at the end of the day, all of that is for a reason. But at the end of the day, I still love that nigga, and I wish him the best for life. I don't care what. I don't care. We feel me. 85 years old. Like, that's my nigga, and I don't care what he might have said. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's my nigga. I know him. We talked not too long ago. A lot of people don't understand that, but we ain't do like the whole Instagram picture together.
I got you.
We niggas, my nigga. Like, we ain't gotta do all that.
I got you.
This is us. You know what I'm saying? It's some family shit. Like, we ain't gotta do all that. But it's my bro. So, like, I wish him the best. But I'm just, as far as my career is concerned, I'm just carrying on. And hopefully he carry on too, because Bird is a great talent, yo. Like, he, like, a lot of people don't understand that the whole way. I hope we got time for this because
let's try to wrap this up.
I mean, but the whole way that we even connected was because, like I said, I had a whole nother group, and he got the lick from Lazy K, so they came to him like they had the mixtapes, and the artwork on the mixtape was getting done by Miami Chaos, who was a big graphic designer back then. You know what I mean? So once he showed me that, I was like, damn, you get me on one of these? He like, yeah, I want to get you on you and your man Daddy Doe shit. I'm like, cool. And whatever happened, Daddy Doe, it ain't work out with him, so it was kind of just me by myself.
Yeah.
And I got tired. I was writing so much that I got tired of hearing myself, so I had a hook one day. Or did I have the hook? He might have had the hook. I don't know. It could be, it's arguably, but we were just working one day, and I was like, yo, I'm tired of doing all the music, the hooks, the da-da-da-da. You need to say this up. And when he said it, I was like, yo, your voice is incredible, son. Your voice is some more other shit. Like, Sad boy, you need to do all the hooks on this mixtape right now because that's how it was coming. I was like, yo, this is a bunch of shit going on and you hot. Me and you back and forth, it just came like boom, damn. I finessed the verses, he finessed the hooks, it's lit. And that's the shit that really made shit boom. That's what made people really pay attention to us. Like, damn, his energy on the hooks is crazy. Yeah. And then you got the nigga that's finessing the verse on some smooth shit. So it's like, I mean, like, yo, you know how hip hop is, my nigga. That shit just was
be different.
It was classic. Yeah. Like, yo, everybody just stood up like, damn, them niggas is like them niggas. But as we progressed and then we started working with a bunch of different people and you know, the business just turned to the business, man. Like, I mean, like, I ain't even really no explanation for it, but at the end of the day, that's still my man. We had our differences, but we still good. For everybody who don't, you know, who ask questions and wonder why, or wonder why, like, oh, DOOWOP doing his own thing, he changed his name, Birdie over here, he did this, like, it's not even no discrepancy. We had our issues, but we fixed them and we understand that everybody's going their own path and at the end of the day, it's all going to be greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. When it's all said and done, everything's going to be great.
So, what kind of, where can they find your music? What projects you got going on? What's coming out?
Well, I got an EP and an album coming out. The EP's called Illegal Tender, and the album, I'm kind of debating about the title, but I'm kind of thinking to call it Battle Tested, because that just has felt high end. Like, you know, a lot of niggas say they war ready. Yeah. War ready. You say you war ready, you ain't even get in nothing yet. Yeah. I've been around. I'm battle tested already. They already know, you know what I'm saying? So this is a different type of sauce we cooking with. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So like I'm still debating though. Like, you know what I mean? And all that's gonna drop around January, and I'm just gonna keep cooking, man. I'm just gonna, you know, and shout out to rest in peace to Jersey Block Boss 2.
Yeah, rest in peace.
You know, the homie Cut, like, you know what I'm saying, who passed away this morning.
Wow.
And like, yeah.
Wow, I know this morning?
Yeah, this morning.
Yeah.
Word. So like, it been so many people who've been helping me and just like, because I'm gonna keep it real. When the shit when the shit hit the fan, a lot of motherfuckers wasn't rocking with your boy DOOWOP GADDAFHI, you hear me? They wasn't rocking with Dooley, but they rock with GADDAFHI now. You feel me? Because, I don't know. It just be how, I mean, like, niggas just, but now that shit back popping off, like, I ain't even gonna, like, take nothing away from the niggas that's popping back up again now, but y'all know who y'all is. Like, a lot of people wasn't fucking with me for, like, a good, like, 2-3 years. Niggas wasn't fucking with me, like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even get a phone call or a pickup from a lot of people who I did a lot of shit with. So shout out to my niggas like Clico and I know who y'all is. Bunch of y'all niggas, man, but shout out to niggas that really know that they ain't answer my calls and I don't call y'all no more, so that's why we don't talk, but you know what I'm saying? But when shit was lit, niggas was like, you feel me? Every morning, 9 o'clock, DOOWOP, what you doing? You coming to the, like, come on, son, y'all niggas need to stop. Because at the end of the day, it's not, we all got to support each other, man. You feel me? You got to be real out here, son. Like a lot of these niggas ain't 100.
Right. Right.
Like a lot of these niggas ain't even two. Like they ain't even.
You know, that's what I promote. You gotta support. You gotta help each other, man. That's how you gonna get it. But man, we gotta get out of here, man. You know, it's a pleasure. You know, you my man's.
You know I love y'all, man.
DOOWOP.
Shout out to HGM TV, DOOWOP, Six is a crap baby in the shoebox. You know what it is, man. I mean,
Shout out to DTH Films, Bond Fun, Rags. Damn, the list goes on. Blunt'ville, we out here. You know, we working.
shout out to Drop Top too.